everyone, hello Queen Bees. Welcome to my channel. My name is Queenie. You can call me Queen if you're new to my channel. Hi, hello, how are you? I hope you could stay longer and subscribe to my channel. And hey, if you're coming back here in my channel, thanks Queen Bee. Welcome back. Alright, I am back again with another perfume review, and today's video we are going to talk about this classic perfume brand. It's not just a perfume brand, but it's a multi-billion luxury brand, and that is Estee Lauder. And we are going to talk about Estee Lauder Desert Eden. Ta-da! So yes, let's go ahead and talk about this perfume. Let's go to our book of notes. Ta-da! Okay, so yes, according to the perfumer Anne Flipo, and I quote, "My source of inspiration for this fragrance was the vivid memory of the spiritual atmosphere in the ancient temples. The sense of serenity with the intoxicating smell of burning incense and precious woods made a lasting impression on me." Okay, so this is going to be a spirituality kind of fragrance, or it is actually based on that because that is the source or that is the inspiration of the perfumer. So yes, let's go ahead and talk about the notes. Let's go to the top notes. We only have one, which is sandalwood. And then the middle notes as well is just one, which is Turkish rose. Base note is olibanum or olivanium. Okay, so yes, those are single notes for each note category. So it's pretty simple, yet it's really interesting notes that are combined. So yes, let's go to the initial spray and the dry down. I have here a piece of paper as usual and the full bottle of Estee Lauder Desert Eden. Ta-da! Again. Okay, I have already sprayed this a couple of minutes ago here on my arm over here for the dry down. And yes, let's go ahead and spray. There. The sprayer is actually very soft, just very calming. Okay, serenity. Alright, so yes, let me spray it on my hand over here. There. Yes, I can definitely smell the scent right now, the projection in the air right now, and I can smell this very incensey. Okay, this is the scent that you can smell in temples on the burning side. Okay, if you are burning candle, incense, this is the kind of scent that you can really smell in when you are lighting a candle in a church. In that corner where there are a lot of candles, this is the scent. I can smell incense. It smells really nice. For me, it's not a people pleaser kind of scent, okay? It smells like really unique. This is not the fresh scent, the floral, the sexy kind of scent, but this is really unique. And you really have to understand where is this scent coming from, you know, the inspiration, the source of the scent, so that you will really remember why is this fragrance smells like this. And yes, I can really imagine, or I can really relate this to burning incense in temples. You can smell in the initial spray that there is that olibanum and then there is that rose, okay? For the dry down over here, it's the rose that I can scent. It's the burning, you know, the smoke kind of scent that I can smell. There's like less sandalwood. There's not a lot of sandalwood here. We know sandalwood, it's creamy, it's milky, you know, it smells like a skin scent sometimes, woody, but this one is more on that rose and more on that burning, smoky kind of scent. There is also that mix, that combination of olibanum here, that slightly fruity, slightly spicy. It smells like pink pepper. It smells like that, but it's not really pink pepper. It's the olibanum. It's slightly fruity, slightly spicy, slightly green, slightly gourmand, but it's not a gourmand perfume, okay? Here on my arm over here, it's really rosy, but it's not the green kind of rose. It's more like the petals of a red rose, the almost rotten scent of the petals of the rose. It smells like that. Well, at first, I don't really like this perfume. I don't understand what is this scent. It's really unique. It's not the same with the perfumes that I have. But when I read that the source or the inspiration of this fragrance is like the incense, the temples, the burning candles and incense in temples, and it's very spiritual, now I get it. I understand. It's not enough that you can just smell the fragrance. It's not enough that, okay, it's fruity, it's spicy, it's floral. It's not enough that you know that. You really have to, understand the heart of the perfumer, why he was or she was able to blend this kind of fragrance. And right now, it's really nice if you just really understand it. It's smoky, it's incensey, there is that rose, it's very spiritual, okay? It's not the kind of scent for the young, for the demographic. It's more on like the older demographic. It's not going to be for college students or the high schoolers, even early 20s kind of demographic. It's more on the older demographic. It's more on a niche kind of fragrance actually. The market of this fragrance is not really that, wide demographic, but it's more on like a niche one. It's more on like people who's really into unique fragrances with stories in them. This is the kind of fragrance. I would not recommend this to youngsters. They would not really appreciate this. Even for, the career people or the people who's just looking for fragrances for work, for office, for parties, or for weddings, this is not going to be the fragrance for that. This is more on like people who really love niche fragrances. Yes, for the occasion, it's not going to be an everyday kind of occasion. This is more like an occasional. Just like what I mentioned in the demographic, this is more on those people who really appreciate and loves and really has a deep connection with scents. This is the kind of fragrance for them. For me, I would want to wear this if maybe I am meditating, or if I am going to somewhere in the forest, if I'm going to the church. This is going to be like a solemn kind of fragrance. It's not really that, lively, fresh and young and very active. It's not the kind of fragrance. It's a little bit sexy because of the rose nuance in it. There is a rose in the middle note, but this is more on that niche spiritual kind of scent. For the weather, well, here in the Philippines, this is going to be an all year round kind of fragrance, but this is more on that cold weather. Okay, you can wear this in the summer, of course. You can also wear this in the rainy days, but just like what I mentioned earlier, this is more like an occasional kind of fragrance, a mood kind of fragrance. If you want to smell a certain scent in a certain occasion, this is the kind of fragrance. If you want this to be a signature fragrance, yes, this is going to be that kind of fragrance because it is really unique and it's really specific. It has a character in it. Okay, the longevity of Estee Lauder Desert Eden is excellent. It lasted for one spray. It lasted on my arm for a couple of hours, maybe 6 to 8 hours for just one spray. On my clothes, it lasted up to 24 to more than that. So yes, longevity is there. Sillage and projection is pretty strong in the initial spray, so you really have to be careful when you're spraying this fragrance. Too much of them can cause headache. It can be a headache inducing kind of fragrance, so need to be careful with that. I would not wear this in the office because it's not perfect in an enclosed, in a cubicle setting kind of area. Okay, for the overall scent category of Estee Lauder Desert Eden is unique. It's spiritual. I must admit that I can imagine the incense burning. There is that burnt, smoky kind of scent in this fragrance. It has character. Okay, and it's going to be perfect for a signature scent. The rose in this is actually beautiful too, and it's not going to be a love at first sniff. If you're going to buy this fragrance, don't expect that you will love this automatically. Okay, it's not going to be a people pleaser kind of scent too. So yes, you guys, but this one is beautiful. Yes, you guys, that has been the video. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Click the notification bell button so that you will be notified for my next upload. And please don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to see you on my next video. Bye.